TXV, for God's sake, change the damn liquid line filter dryer. Y'all, please do that. Or you just asking for bad shit to happen. Burn the house down. Not really. Maybe. Y'all got any other nicknames that y'all call these small, tiny copper pipe cutters? Leave in the comments below. Just curious as to what kind of feedback I get on the nickname for the small pipe cutters. And by the way, if they actually make a tool specifically to open up tiny copper lines like that, y'all leave in the comments down below and let me know if there's an actual tool made for that. Because we gotta all improvise, right? Alright guys, let's get on with the video. See if I can't show y'all a little bit of fire. What it looked like. Damn, you know what? If I clean my mirror, I might be able to tell you what it looked like. Hey, this works wonderful for sealing up things like this threaded, right? With flare fittings. Alright guys. What's up guys? It is September the 10th, 2021, and I am here on a repair call to replace a TXV expansion valve on a 4-ton Hvac split heat pump zone system. We got 3 zones on it. Yeah, so we're gonna get into it and get it done, right? Alright guys. Let's try to get this door off. Obviously that's the first thing to do, right? Let's see what we're dealing with, what we're working with here. If we can get it off without breaking the drain pan. There we go. I don't want to have to take the drain line loose if I don't have to. So why do more work than you need to do, right? Water to cool off the line. Little big blue check for leaks. And a little thermal trap. Yep. So we can protect stuff we don't want to get too hot. There's our TXV. It needs to be replaced. And obviously this panel here more than likely will have to come off. That's debatable at this time. And there's the TXV here that needs to be replaced. Looks like the power head is going down, tying in right here. And that's going to be our sensing bulb. And there's our connection, the solder connection there. And then the equalization tube. Where are we going down here? Is our equalization tube. So only 2 solder joints, and then we have the brass fitting there. So that's what we're looking at. So let's get into it. Okay guys, I have took off the distributor tube. I guess you would call this the outlet side of the TXV, where it comes out. I took this off. I've took off the sensing bulb for the TXV. That's out of the way. And I've also cut through the equalization tube here because I'll probably make a junction here. I'm going to have to open that up a little bit better too. I got a little tool that I can get that opened up a little better with. And then I'm going to come back here. And of course when you change it. But anyway, I'm going to cut this bad boy out here. And then you know what's up then, right? I'll be done with removing the old one. I don't know what y'all call these, but I mean, they're obviously copper pipe cutters, but I'm talking about the nicknames. I've heard the word used, imp. Imp cutters. I guess they could be midget cutters, dwarf cutters, sawed off cutter, whatever. But I've always heard imp cutter. Alright guys, so I'll pull that out, and well, actually I'll cut it here, but I just wanted to get to a good stopping point. I'm pretty much have this disconnected, and I'll get back with another scene of putting together the new one. Alright guys. Okay guys, so I told you I wanted to open up the equalization tube a little bit better. What I used to open the equalization tube up here, which is a whole lot better. I cut it with our imp cutter, or whatever y'all, whatever the most popular comment is for these small, teeny tiny pipe cutters. Okay, so the old imp cutters, cut it off to make a junction on the equalization tube, right? Wanted to open it up, and actually I am using a Yellow Jacket gasket replacing tool. It's like $10 or $15 on like Amazon. Come on, it's really cheap. All technicians, in my opinion, should have these just to make their job a little bit easier whenever they're changing the gaskets on their gauges. Because hey, that's one of the main things we use, right guys? That and damn voltmeter. So you need your gauges, gaskets changed in them, because we use them a lot. And this is the tool for that. But it's also the tool that I decided to use to get in there and open up my equalization tube where I cut through the pipe. Okay, you know how I gotta do it. You know how most of us technicians do, is we gotta all improvise, right? Alright guys, let's get on with the video. Alright guys, see if I can't show y'all a little bit of fire. Let's burn the house down. Not really. Maybe. Let's see guys, what it looked like. Damn, you know what? If I clean my mirror, I might be able to tell you what it looked like. Care how good you are at soldering, always check your joints behind yourself. Don't think you that good. Don't matter if you've been doing it 5, 10, 15, 20, or 30 years. Always check behind yourself. And it do look good, y'all. Alright, let's cut to another scene. Got to get this pipe here lined up. Got to get my expansion valve in there and get that bad boy soldered up and all that good stuff. Alright guys. Alright guys, I'm going to give y'all another tip, because hey, this is HVAC tips now, right? whenever y'all putting on that TXV, a really smart choice is when you go to put the threads on here. It does nothing but help the process to seal whenever you add, okay, the now.Work blue gasket and thread sealant, and it says right on the damn labeling on the front, compatible with all refrigerants, will not compromise system. So if you put this sticky damn maple syrup, sticky juicy shit on here, which is the now.Work blue, you put it around your threads, and you put it from on the valve, and you put it around the threads on the inside of the flare fitting right here. Okay, now I don't want to get my hands jacked up and then have to touch my phone and mess it up, so I'm just telling y'all, now.Work blue gasket and thread sealant, compatible with all refrigerants, will not contaminate systems. So if you happen to get a little bit of this gasket sealer in the flow of the refrigerant, and you know what I mean, it gets from the thread, it doesn't matter. It mixes with the refrigerant, okay, guys? I just want to let y'all know that, okay? That this works wonderful for sealing up things like this threaded, right, with flare fittings. All right, guys. Okay, guys, so I've done come in here and made my little coupling on my equalization tube on the expansion valve. Made it extra long, so you only get the pipe come in about so far. Pipe only goes in about so far. We don't want anything in there to restrict, and we sure don't want solder to get sucked back through there and then stop up the little small tube on the inside. So that's why I made the coupling so long. And I went ahead and prepped my valve here with my Hvac, which is the thermal trap by New Collagen. Heat absorbing gel, so it will absorb the gel. The gel will absorb the heat and keep the heat off of the valve. And I didn't really do the whole valve because I didn't really feel like there was a need to do that, because it's not going to take that long to heat up this 3/8 inch line pipe. Okay, that's going to be the last joint that I'm going to have to make. Number 2 joint, number 3 joint, looks good. Number 4, number 5, I also got to count number 6 and number 7, even though it ain't a per se joint that I soldered. It is. Alright, guys, if I'm out here fixing to take the nitrogen off, I don't know what time it is. This job in the bag, no leaks, and I'm gonna spare y'all the vacuum, because I need to vacuum this thing for at least a good 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll need to charge it back up. But no leaks, successfully installed TXV expansion valve. Alright, guys, y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It sure does to help the channel out, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you.